Hey guys, so I actually have my window open today. You can see it over there, because it's a very beautiful day outside today, and I love it. Look how bright and sunny it is in my room. Oh my god, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I like never have my window open, like ever. Or the blinds open, I guess. I always have the window open, but I never had the blinds open. But today it's just so gorgeous that it's like, you have to. Anyways, today is April 12th, 2016, and it's also Lucid Dreaming Day. Oh yeah, happy Lucid Dreaming Day, you guys. I did not know that this was a thing until I was on Facebook today, and somebody posted it in one of my lucid dreaming forum group thingies, and I checked online, and lo and behold, it actually is a thing. And I freaked out when I heard this. I was so happy. I walked back um, to my dorm, and I was so happy I literally almost hugged a random stranger and wished them happy lucid dreaming day, because I am that like pumped and excited about it. Like, oh my god, whoever thought of that was a genius, just a genius. So I actually wasn't intending on making a vlog of any kind today, but once I heard that, it just put me in a really good mood, and I had to vlog about it because half of what this channel is about is lucid dreaming anyways. So hi. But I had to tell you about that. So I thought, in honor of Lucid Dreaming Day, I don't really have a how to lucid dream tutorial ready for you today. But I would just thought I would talk a little bit about my personal experience of lucid dreaming and how I got started and what it means to me. So basically, I have always been super into dreams as far back as I can remember, y'all. When I was a little kid, I would always ask my mom and my dad what they dreamt of the night before, and I'd always ask my brothers and my sister what they had dreamt of the night before. And I would always get really sad because they wouldn't remember, and they would tell me some like smart ass comment like I dreamt of the inside of my eyelids, and I'd get really sad because I was really excited to hear what they dreamt of. And I always would remember my dreams, and I was always really into them. They always just felt so real, and like it always just seemed like there was something more to dreaming than what people tend to think normally. And I had always been into it. And when I got a little bit older, one day my dad actually took me to the bookstore, and he let me pick out a book that was on the clearance section because clearance is cheaper, and I picked up this book on how to interpret dreams, and I was all into that book. I looked up all the meanings of my dreams and dream symbols and stuff, and I was totally into that for a while, and eventually I left that behind because eventually I kind of came to realize that you cannot look up the meaning of your dreams in a dream dictionary. As much as I love doing that, it's not true. Dreams are so personal to you that, you know, if you dreaming about flying to you does not mean the same thing as dreaming about flying to someone else. Like, your dream symbols are totally unique to you, and how you interpret them and what they mean to you. I just don't think dream dictionaries and looking up dream science really is a thing. But if you do, rock on. But I got a little bit older, and I was like a freshman in high school, and I went to the library a lot because, you know, I was a nerdy kid, and I was a very introverted kid, and I was online one day, and I was developing my science-y personality at the time because I'm really into biology and science and stuff. And so I started looking into more the sciencey end of dreams, you know. Why do we have them? What are they? How do dreams work in our brains? And I eventually came across an article that talked about lucid dreaming. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I printed out the article so I could take it home and read it because we didn't have internet access at home. And I read all about it, went to bed, actually had my first lucid dream that night. I had the whole beginner's luck thing, but then I didn't have another lucid dream for a while because then I had to actually practice to get it. But I was sold, and pretty soon I was looking up everything I could find about the subject. Sorry. I'm thirsty. But I was looking up everything I could find about the subject, and looking up all the different techniques, wild and mild, and waking back to bed, and I was doing everything I could to have a lucid dream. I was doing reality checks, and it all paid off. I had my first lucid dream within a matter of a few weeks, and I was very excited, and I did my dream journaling, and I ended up coming across a very long dream journal that I still have and still fun to look back at. And yeah, and pretty much ever since then, I've been totally into lucid dreaming all the time. I go through periods where I'm into it, I'm all about it, and I'm lucid dreaming each night, and periods where I go months without even thinking. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that, but I go long periods without thinking about lucid dreaming, not really actively practicing lucid dreaming, not trying to have a lucid dream, not keeping a dream journal or anything. But no matter what, it's always special to me, and I have developed my skills very well over the last few years. I'm still working on developing them, but you know, ever since that point, when I first learned about it, lucid dreaming has just been a part of me and a really big part of who I am. Because dreams have always been a big part of who I am. I just want to talk about a little bit of what lucid dreams mean to me. When I first started, it was a way of freedom. I could go and do whatever I wanted. I could fly. I could, you know, travel to different planets. I could hang out with celebrities. It was, you know, total freedom to go and do whatever I wanted and have all this excitement. And it was wonderful, wonderful. I loved it. And it's still part of it. And, you know, you get this unbound freedom of not being bound to your physical body at all, which is wonderful. And you can just use lucid dreaming sometimes just to go have fun. And I still do that. I still use my lucid dreams sometimes to just say fuck all and go on some crazy adventure and wake up and write all about it in my dream journal. And yeah. But as I started getting more experience with lucid dreaming, it started becoming less about having control all the time over what I could do in my dreams, and it started, you know, not being so much about having that power to go and do whatever I want, but to really have more self-discovery, I guess you could say. I'm really into, you know, sometimes just not so much having full-on control over the dream myself, but letting the dream take control. And I've talked about this before, where I almost don't even like having 100% control over the dream and the dream characters and dreamscape anymore. I like being able to control my own dream character, but sometimes just letting my subconscious control other aspects, to have some randomness in it and learn and have that randomness teach me about something that's going up in my head that I might not even be aware of. I love using lucid dreaming to practice new skills. I love using it to practice speeches or practice confrontations with people. I love going up to dream characters and asking them if they have a message for me. And sometimes they say means nothing at all, but sometimes it's the most profound thing ever, asking a dream character why they're there or if they have something to tell you. I love using lucid dreaming to confront my fears on things. I love using lucid dreaming to discover more about myself. I love being a lucid dream and just saying to my subconscious, show me what I need to see. And sometimes, oh my god, it does it. And what you see can be so profound. It's scary but cool. I like using lucid dreaming to help control my anxiety a little bit. I've been using it to understand, to ask my subconscious what the root of my anxiety is, and I don't want to go into personal details about that here, but it's amazing. And it's just, I don't know. To me, lucid dreaming shows that the world is much more than what it seems, and there's so much more to it than what appears to the naked eye, and you really just gotta go out and explore everything. And I think a common thing people assume about lucid dreamers is that we're so obsessed and so into our dreams that reality becomes boring, and that we're not so much into reality, which is totally the opposite. I feel like being a lucid dreamer makes you appreciate life so much more, and see so much of the beauty that really is in it, and appreciate everything, just everything you see. And on the note of, not being focused on reality, lucid dreaming is heightening your consciousness, both while you're asleep and while you're awake. So while you're awake, you're also doing this thing called lucid living, when you are being more conscious and more, what's the word I'm thinking of? I can't think of it right now. But you're being more conscious and more aware of the present moment. You are enjoying that present moment. You are observing it. You are seeing it for how it is. Self-aware. It brings you more self-awareness. That's what I was trying to think of. What you do in your dreams really can translate and help you in the real waking physical world, and how can just bring so much to your life. To me, lucid dreaming is having freedom to go and do what you want. It's learning to enjoy and see the beauty in your life. It's learning to understand yourself better. It's conquering your fears. It's, it's making you enjoy everything about your real life so much, about your waking world so much more, and giving you that sense of mystery in the world and curiosity, helping you build that curiosity. And I think that's a beautiful thing. But yeah, after that little very long rant about why I love lucid dreaming, what it means to me, I just love it. I was actually thinking a few days ago, I always wanted to get a tattoo, and for me, though, if I'm going to get tattoos, which I hope I want to, that didn't come out right. I want to get at least one, maybe a few tattoos someday. But for me, it's not going to just be a thing. It has to be something that's very, very meaningful, and has a lot of personal meaning to me. And I'm trying to think of, okay, what's a good thing to do? And one thing I was thinking of was an idea I saw online, which was a little heart, the Bi Pride colors. But I was in my class one day, and I was drawing on my hand. I'll show you, because I was bored, and I needed a way to remember to do a reality check. I wrote, "Are you dreaming?" on my hand, like that, if you can read that. And while I was writing, I just kind of stopped and stare at my hand. I'm like, oh my god, that'd be a great idea for a tattoo for me, because since lucid dreaming is such a big part of who I am, that one day I want to get a little tattoo that maybe has like a dream catcher or like a moon or something, and over it has the words, "Are you dreaming?" And I'm really excited, and I'm going to do that someday, and I will make sure to show you when that happens, but it probably won't be for a few years, sadly. But I'm so excited for that to happen. And yeah, I am a proud lucid dreamer, a proud Onironaut. Onironaut is the fancy word for a lucid dreamer, and I love it so much, and I can't wait to continue this channel and give you more dream vlogs, more lucid dream vlogs, and give you more tutorials on how to lucid dream. And I just had to share this with you because it's fucking lucid dreaming day, which makes me so happy. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. I hope to make you another video this week. Hopefully I have a lot of exams I had 2 exams yesterday, and I have 1 exam Friday, but it's the one I'm really scared for. It's chemistry. Yuck. Anyways, I'm gonna go study, and keep lucid dreaming, keep lucid living, and happy lucid dreaming day to you guys. Until next time, bye.